They taking over my habitat. Into the crossroads, or crisscross, but I'm fighting back. Don't know what happened, man. They thought I might shit in the package, man. Came up above when they said, "Oh, the man, that's what the influence of back scam." Follow the government, he had been flying so long, he got that he got it, man. From the holiest people, we built on the sun, so I already got it, man. What shit like it was magic, man. The shit that I wear on my toe. I'm around my land, trying to figure out what it in my bones, right now. They took all the policies, and they took all of the chocolate. We're all out of honeybees. We're making honey as a holiday. This ain't keep talking your as a bird. This ain't you might be again that you gotta quit. Losing your animal nature is spiritual cooking that you check out of this. You thought that you were just being an alien, you really just be another mess. You keep on following that comes and all of this and you deep in the thoughts list. You got to wait. You mean it the market sense. If you don't know where you go on the path, you might get the back of my again. You might get lost in the woods. Used to have villages with the right series, and now I just gotta be caught in the hood. More about that, turn up my face and look everything really is not about looks. I am the captain, but not on the ship of a beautiful fantasy. I got me a hook. I'm reminded that I'm teaching this not in a book. You better shoot for life. Create me an image when I get the picture, make sure that the picture is right. I know that we see the soldiers that enter the dragon, but I don't you enter the flight. You should be marrying bitches and I be the one that be trying to rip on the night. You ain't the only one that gonna be getting the fight. I should have making that. Should have taken another my habitat. Into the crossroads, or crisscross, but I'm daddy Mac. I don't know what happened, man. They tell them I should end up Pakistan. Came up over when they said, "Oh, America turned it into a tobacco scam." Follow the government, he had been flying so long, you don't think that he got it, man. From the holiest people, we built from the sun, so I already got it, man. Like it was magic, man. The shit that I wear on my soul. Been flying around on my land, trying to figure out where they bury my bones. Like, yeah. I'm building the whole world again. They done killed all of the Native Americans. I done got over and over again. They try to bury the past and they bury my bones because everyone knows it's a sin. I never ran into so many people that felt in their heart that they don't want to live. They just go all of tobacco and ride over alcohol, then they gon' roll up a stick. They be making a mockery, chasing my history because we all know what they did. Being dearly the party, catching Rico charges because you wasn't soaking in it. You should have been at the bowling alley with your family and still gotta go in the pen. You know, I don't think that you want me to stand. Yeah, the things you would do for a sacrifice. She was Jay and the present, but really my homie used to use a metaphor. Trying to be funny, then turning the Native Americans into a satellite. You don't believe in the afterlife because you was born retarded and foreigner. You don't be making no money when you engineer, you just be recording an artist. You in the world, that's a horrible father. Trust me, I got an adorable daughter. Settle, right on the motherland, chicken and beef up and more in the water. Native Americans should be the genies and they just be trying to put more in the bottle. Gosh, they should have taken that. They taking that on my habitat. Into the crossroads, or crisscross, but I'm daddy Mac. I don't know what happened, man. They thought I might shit in the Pakistan. Came up over when they said, "Oh, the America turned it into a tobacco scam." Follow the government, he had been flying so long, he don't think that he got it, man. Came from the holiest people, we built from the sun, so I already got it, man. He was shit like it was magic, man. The shit that I wear on my soul. Flying around on my land, trying to figure out where they bury my bones. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
Oh, put her in that. Oh, put her in that. I want in on a tobacco scam. Oh, put her in that. Now, this is about the smoke night. You know, it's Thursday, not a Tuesday, it's smoke night or whatever the case may be. Or the consultation and spirituality and awakening, like y'all know how we do and things of that nature. But we got to substantiate some things when it comes to red pill and motherfucking religion. Let's talk about it. Don't just be, let's talk about it. Oh, man, I know how you talk about this shit. They don't know shit. Real shit. So first, a man got to build culture, manuscripting, landscaping and stuff. And we talk about the mind. We're not even talking about the physical land yet. And then when we talk about religion and stuff like that, let's make sense out of something so we can know what y'all actually talking about or what y'all pointing to. Other than that, welcome to the motherfucking new moon and goddamn it, Leo, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Where you get to express some new emotion, some new feeling or whatever the case is, just, but make sure it's like respectable or whatever, not just your pride, your ego, however the case, and your ass want to get flunked out and then your pride get hurt because no one gave a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, you caring about Diana Ross' daughter. or you caring about somebody else or some shit like, oh, set up some goddamn Australian settler or whatever, however the case may be. They're trying to create and teach a whole manuscript. Well, why they always end on something like that? Well, I got to go through all that and stuff like that to figure out, and y'all doing it first. Who funded them? That's almost remind me of like a third world country or something like that. They already got a $1,400 camera, Nikon, recording everybody and stuff, and they want us to pay 75 cents each week and shit to feed these little motherfuckers and shit. Like, I was like, thinking like, wait a minute. I said, y'all chill. So now I'm starting to look at that as another scam. You still won't have no land. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to see none of them white boys have their land and shit like that after they get done settling in Australia. Well, where was that in Arkansas? That's not even a land. I don't even know why they even went there and stuff like that. It would have better if they would have back the boat. I'm saying, but other than that, it's about religion. So, you know, I said a whole lot of things that might have hurt some feelings throughout the day about, you know, with the Israelite or whatever the case. Look, I love everybody. You know, so I want everybody to know I love everybody and shit like that. You got any questions? You got some discrepancies and stuff? You got your chance. So you got your chance. I'll get you straight. I'll show you what you actually. It ain't Yahlahuè Shah. It's Yahlahuè. Ha. That's it. I'll go no further. Then that's a little psyop behind it and shit like that. How they be flipping it and shit. But you got the Shah in it. Your spirit Shah, you need somebody else to kind of think for you and stuff. So if you worship Yahlahuè Shah, that's a Jesuit. Y'all need to know that. So a lot of y'all probably didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If you believe in it and you got the sky split and somebody walked on water for your vote to go to be and stuff, we need to know what form of mental illness you in. A lot of these people that's out here go to jail, you know what I'm saying, it just got out the mental asylum. All these people, it starts with their religion. Guaranteed to start with their mental illness. Guaranteed. And if you don't think so, explain to me how it does you better. I'm saying, because I'm like the top level online. You're not gonna get nowhere else online. So it's like y'all wasting time being in front of bars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to tell people something. They ain't gonna walk on water in front of no club, no bar, no nothing. Ain't nobody about to walk on water. So y'all wasting y'all time there and stuff like that. I can tell you. Joel Osteen, why he rich? We don't know. Let's talk about it. Y'all say, oh, goddamn Robert Greene and shit like that. Why he rich off a book? You know what I'm saying? But no, my goddamn, one of my audio books smash everything in existence he wrote down. Like, it'd be things that you'll probably pay like $18,000 for one of his books that you don't even never feel like or care to do. You know what I'm saying? How the light look. You know what I'm saying? You won't care to do. So why did you buy that book if it don't help you with your life or anything of that nature? That's what we need to goddamn talk about. Real shit. We need to know what's wrong with the communities so we can make some damn solutions in this goddamn shit. But see, y'all want to hear the rabbit holes. I don't got no rabbit hole. Now, if I could sit there and be like, all right, yeah, Jeffrey Epstein got a list or whatever the case may be, that's a rabbit hole. I don't give a fuck about any party involved for me to even care about the list. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's hard for me to get in like a pocket or whatever the case for the government to be like, yeah, we got a coon. I ain't a coon. You know what I'm saying? It's just a rabbit hole that I'm mad I even mentioned it. So I'm mad I even mentioned it. But also when it comes to spirituality, knowing each pocket, you don't even talk about the Sephiroths, or you want to talk about the what they call that formation. They got a book of formation or whatever, like they probably just stole from other people. But all these things is a natural transition. You got the spirit, your space, you got your mind, your time, and you got your body, your matter. Spirit is just a term for multiple. So that means they be using feminine for that sometimes or whatever. That doesn't mean it's multiple. Then you have a solo, some singular. So we all got a space. You know what you want in and out of your space. Then we fulfill our little numinal space with a pocket, our awareness, our mind. So that's going to represent where you at, your space, your spirit. Then that's going to condense and become your organs. And then that's your star, which you about to emanate as at. Now, if you want to like say if there's any other portion of life or whatever the case, you believe in Jesus Christ, you need to follow Yahlahuè. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You might not understand what the hell is going on in a minute. So that's why y'all ain't got the warrior spirit. Y'all want to be prayer warriors and shit like that. You could pray and be a warrior. That don't have to be one thing. See, there's a lot of psyop and mixed things that they do with English and stuff, and you end up becoming a prayer warrior. Your form of warriorship is praying. You know what I'm saying? Or so that is supposed to you pray and you could be a warrior. These two different things. You always supposed to pray and put yourself on the P-R-E-Y, not the P-R-A-Y, P-R-E-Y. You the spiritual predator at the happy hunting grounds, not P-R-A-Y. Somebody who created Alpha and all the Aleph and shit, Alexandra and all this stuff, get ready to colonize your ass or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like two different things y'all gotta really think about. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, somebody said somebody got the same vape. Have you see a vape? What vape do you see? Oh, that's what he said. Somebody said, no, he said he got the same vape.
They got the same one.
That's a duplicate.
This one was ordained.
Ordained peace pipe. Oh, shit. Justice issues. You just saying justice issues, or you just said that? You know what I'm saying? Or you got a discrepancy with justice? I think justice could be a lot better. I think we can correlate justice in our own manufactured way if it's enough goddamn people. But people love the justice system. So people love going to jail for 18,000 years. So that be on up. As long as y'all love the justice system, y'all gonna love going to jail for 18,000 years. And a lot of times it'd be for crimes that a person probably just needed like a mental jacket and a mental institution for about 6 months. That really be it. There don't really be no situation where a person go ahead and lose their whole life. That'd be years away from people, family, friends, and then you get crippled because you get put in a world you got to assimilate in that don't look the same way it looked when they locked your ass up. So yes, it is something wrong with the justice system. You know what I'm saying? Y'all allowing people to create some false justice on y'all ass that ain't got nothing to do with justice. You know what I'm saying? Real. Somebody said, you'll talk about Leviathan. I don't really give a fuck about the Leviathan. I don't give a fuck about the Leviathan, no fake dragon snake. You know what I'm saying? And you said, is it the same samsara thing? Yeah. How you know these words, and then you confuse that. You got to click the link to help me understand what you're saying. You said, talk about the Leviathan. If you read in comments, is that the same? Is that the samsara thing? If you read about the Leviathan and you read about samsara, both of those ain't got shit to do with each other. You know what I'm saying? Samsara, some goddamn India fake Indian shit. They're them Arabs and Asians and shit like that. And then they talking about just the washing machine cycle. It's just they part way of thinking about it. That's probably a little bit more retarded and indoctrinated. And Leviathan ain't nothing but the government version of the 7-headed dragon beast or whatever. So it's like the 7 union powers. You got Germany, you got Britain, Germany, France, Spain, and a bunch of them. All of them who make Byzantines and all of them Viking people. That's what they talking about. All the way to like 1492. They using our language, our alphabet, and everybody for A, B, C, D, Pata, Kacha, Mana, Badasalaga, Yahlahuè. I forgot all that other shit, but that's the 6, 5, 3, 3, 2. So you got that Pata, Kacha, Mana, 6, Badasalaga, 5, Yahlahuè, 3, 2. Now numerology and gematria that equates to 7, and in gematria and numerology 1492 equate to 7. Is this a caricature, just like George Washington, Christopher Columbus, De Virencio, Amerigo, all that, right? Is this telling you what they stole from us Native Americans and what they start planning before they even settle? They ain't even settle until the start like 1700s. Who was the I'm saying? So y'all gotta look at it like that. When they learn our language and shit, they feel like they learned the 7 languages of God or something like that. So they use a whole bunch of 7 and 13 psyops from us and our 13 moon culture and shit like that. So they just be stealing shit. There's a whole bunch of thieves. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. A whole bunch of thieves. What's going down?
Yeah, I appreciate your knowledge, man. I've always been trying to comment when I see you. I'm kind of vocal online. I'm always in the stream. I'm always following you on Instagram. But regardless, I asked about Leviathan because I've been.
Oh, that was you? Oh, okay. Let's get it.
Right. Yeah. And I'm a sponge too. So you can tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I won't feel offended. So I was just doing I'm trying to make these t-shirts. I have a brand called Destination Kingdom, it's kind of trying to get some of these esoteric spiritual things out, but I've also honed it into more Black, indigenous, but it's really touching on all what the mainstream would call conspiratorial things. So that's kind of where it gets shaky, because right now I'm in the mainstream, and I'm trying to get my shit to where you're at, which is like reality. So with Leviathan, I'm making it's really simple design. It's like I said, I'm making graphic tees, and it just has a dragon on it, and there's words around it. And right now I have it saying beheading Leviathan. And the reason why is because I had looked up Leviathan, and I kind of got it mixed up with the Gnostic deity. Oh, what's his name? Now I'm gonna forget it. What's his their archon deity?
Yahlahuè.
Yeah. The one with the cock head, the rooster head. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but someone will figure it out.
Is it Thoth?
You say, huh?
Thoth?
Nah, it's
You say you had a rooster head, Thoth, or whatever the case.
yeah, but it's in Gnosticism, so it's not the Thoth is like Egypt, as far as I know. But regardless,
Gnosticism is paganism. So it's just a bunch of pagans and pilgrims taking other people's culture and took our animism and start making paganism type shit. So it'd be like the starting point from the colonists.
Heard, and that's what I was
Yeah,
picking up on, because it sounded really witchy. It sounded real superstitious, you know, a real white boy. And so but I just to riff off it though, let me riff. So I'm thinking, I was trying to make the design kind of represent the ending of this cycle. And you said, so I'm thinking, so online it said Leviathan could also be in connection with samsara, and samsara, as far as I know, is the thing that kind of eats itself, the reincarnation that we're all trapped in, based on us being at a lower vibration, not achieving godlike levels.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When you, in your mind, are you looking at Leviathan as an idol, or a Leviathan through the form of actual humans?
That's a great ass question, bro. Damn, as humans.
Oh, okay.
And so, well, I'll say it kind of as both. So, like, I'm trying to do Leviathan in the sense of I want people to wake up, but but it's through the deity. It's through that dragon I mentioned. So I want people to. So it's just a simple message. It's called beheading Leviathan, and yeah, I'm just wondering if it clicks with that. You're kind of stuck in that cycle, and if we can behead that, and we can get the knowledge back in our power. And our power and wisdom kind of straight again, that's kind of the inspiration of the shirt, like to get out of that cycle of eating itself. And it's funny because I've been wanting to ask you specifically about this for like 3 days. I just come up with this concept, and I'm like, I don't know if I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm like, I know Flights would, but I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get a hold of him. But it was hilarious.
To put it in simple terms, the government or Leviathan and samsara are totally separate things, so they don't interact with each other. It's nothing the government can do or anybody can do, whether you're in a position of doing it or stopping it, that causes a person to be in the washing machine cycle that we call it samsara. So for an example, let's say you fight in the Leviathan, your fight, and then whatever the Leviathan is doing to people isn't the ending results of what's the decision of how someone go to hell or not. It's just based upon each individual path. So you going to heaven or hell is not destroying Leviathan, and the people who work for Leviathan ain't going to heaven or hell based off however they're doing it. Now, if a person doing something negative, that person gonna go to hell. If it's a person part of the Leviathan and they doing something positive, they get to come back or experience heaven or whatever the case may be. If a person is fighting a Leviathan but ain't got really no purpose to be fighting them, they take themselves to hell. If they if they actually in a situation where they're not even fighting the Leviathan. It might be something else that they doing in their life to make them go to hell. As long as they being positive and whatever that they doing, that's the only determination of what's the person going to
So
hell.
with that design, with that dragon in the middle, and just trying to touch on something esoteric, what would, and I don't mean to, you know, school me if need be, but what would you kind of imagine would be a better representation there for the wording? If you wanted to, if you had a dragon, because we also talked about the snake in the garden, and you be talking how the snake in the garden. That's what I really liked. I picked that up, that the snake in the garden is really the black native or the Aboriginal man, and we are the ones who we're the ones with the original knowledge. And so I'm wondering if the dragon has anything to do with the snake. And so,
hold on, where you get that from? You said
I don't know.
Africa is the one with the original knowledge.
I thought I heard it from you. Let me know.
I was speaking for natives. I wasn't speaking for nobody of the continent.
Right. No, I might have phrased it wrong, but that's what I meant. Natives. You said that the snake in the garden in Genesis represents the native, right?
Yeah, I thought you said Aboriginal. You know, Aboriginal is Australian.
No, see, that's right. So I had the phrasing, and that's another thing I've been running by you for a long time. That's why I use the word specifically Aboriginal, because I got another design that says we are Aboriginal, but I already knew you ain't gonna be. You're like, that ain't right. But I made that like a year ago, and so I was like, I gotta update that to like, we are indigenous or we are something else. Or
who is we? Who, you ain't native?
Go ahead, let me know.
Ain't nothing to let you know. You already got an immediate family, don't you?
Excuse me?
You already got an immediate family, don't you?
I do, and my grandmother said that her mom was native.
Your that's grandma scholarship. I'm talking about, is you actually native? Like, you're not actually native. So I wouldn't make no teachings about Native American shit if I was you. I would get back into your African shit, however you did it.
No. I don't. I want to be not. So I'm learning. I used Aboriginal because I was learning. That was before I kind of ran into your shit, but I knew once I started hearing you, hearing what you had to say, I was like, wait, no, that's the wrong term. So I'm using old, and I used it today just now.
You FBA?
Excuse me?
You FBA?
What you mean?
Or what are you like a Dane Calloway or something like that? Like someone who's colonized and trying to find yourselves, so y'all attach yourselves to other people's history. You like one of them type of people?
Very. I mean, I'm trying to. What? So what do you? I'm picking up.
You're not my relative or anything of that nature. I'm trying to understand, what is you saying when you say you trying to teach and you say we, and then you start talking about indigenous or stuff like that. You do know people is real people, right? They ain't no talking point or no online thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying, and you clearly look Ghanaian. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand what you trying to explain. The Leviathan thing on the art scale, that's you don't have to change that if it's just about art or whatever like that. I was just explaining it don't have anything to do with a washing machine cycle. Like destroying the Leviathan is the way how someone get out of hell or something like that. That's not a thing. But
well, then I think I'm picking up a little bit of what you're saying. I think I just need to, because I might be doing what you call cosplaying, and that's another thing I wanted to run by you quite frankly, to get a little deep, because I want to. This might be like an insecurity or something, but I want to help people. I want to help the situation, and I don't want to like be someone who's not myself and do that. I want to do that being myself. And so,
what situation you trying to help?
well, that's a great ass question. Yeah, that's a great ass question, man. I appreciate your questions. I feel like, and I might be wrong, but I feel like where the United States and Black people, and I know that I'm still trying to catch on to how you would phrase it. Native people, Black Indigenous Americans.
Yeah, you the feds. It's the feds. You got fed talk.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you just exposed it.
That's fine, bro. Like, that's cool. No, I still gonna click in on your shit, bro. But like, I'm just trying
There'll
to.
never be no. How come y'all can't never figure out the genuine way how people be in y'all positions, how they react? How come y'all just start off and then
Because
be
we
lying,
feds, bro.
and then when the lie point out is just that's be weird. That part
Because
be
you
weird.
got us. You know
So all right.
you
So
know
can
how
I
we
ask you a
move.
question? Can I? Why do y'all go so hard
We
trying to make
feds,
black people Native Americans?
huh, bro?
Is y'all trying to put everybody in some type of box or something? Like, why do y'all invest
I
y'all
think we're just
hard
trying.
tax
I
dollars
think
in doing it?
people. Since I'm a fed, let me tell you. I think if I could be genuine, I think people are trying to find community, and I'm not. I think people are trying to find their. This might be corny to you, but I'm sorry, but I think people are trying to find their roots. I mean, I don't mean to be a fed or dumb, but uh,
So let me ask you. So y'all think it's better if y'all control it in the way how y'all trying to do it, as far as putting everybody like in a box. So it's a better way for y'all to get a because look, this to be honest, y'all can do what y'all doing a better way. It's just the problem come from how y'all trying to do it because it only works for y'all and no one else have their circumstance. So it's like y'all put yourselves in a position of trying to tell somebody something that they know more than y'all. So like it
heard.
like so that's how I was able to spot you. Like the moment I start to see feds conflate the term black, I know that's what they already using to make people
But
in, and
what if
then
it was a
mix it with
mistake?
native and indigenous. I know this is a psyop that y'all doing on FBAs, but then y'all trying to get y'all information from my page and other Native Americans to be able to do it. But y'all already did that to Native Americans, and then y'all trying to do that to the freedmen. That's what I'm trying to help y'all understand. That don't work in today's time. And that's why people are trying to find their cultures, not necessarily what y'all think y'all got to get a hold over. It's more because of what y'all doing. That's what's having people what they call delineate or delineate, whatever the hell they call it.
Delineate,
Yeah.
delineate. But heard. Uh,
Yeah, I ain't
yeah.
accused, but I get it. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, right. I mean, I'm just trying to absorb what you're saying. And I know I'm coming off as feds, and you think I'm feds. I don't mind to come off feds to you. I don't give a damn. But
Yeah, y'all can't lie. Y'all gotta tell the truth, or
right. So
it'd be stupid.
right. You got us. You got us real good. But yeah. So back to the question. So yeah, I think people are trying to find community. I think so. For me personally, the reason. Oh, I'll go to. So the reason why we block people up is because, and I'll explain it from myself, and maybe you can tie in the feds to this, and that'll help your understanding. But I think it's what we're trained. I think it's kind of MK Ultra. It's like what we're trying to do. Like when we see race, we see these are our groups. For me, uh, I really got into a lot of this when I started seeing the old megalithic structures, and I was like, who built those? And I was, that's where you get into the Moors. But I want to know your thoughts, your take on some of the cities and some of the ruins that are clearly made with like advanced technology, and you're really hip. Shoot, my camera moved down. You're really hip to I'm going to get the phrasing wrong. The native experience, and that's what I loved when I'm trying to absorb shit from you. But I don't know. Maybe this Fed talk, maybe this weird, but I'm trying to connect.
Now we're just talking. Go ahead.
I'm trying to connect these megalithic structures to, I'm just trying to connect hit. I mean, I'm just trying to think. I think I'm just trying to figure out how we've gotten to this place, how our culture was stolen. I mean, I get that part now, but I'm like, how much was stolen? How much were we doing? How do we get back into healing?
You kiss my ass. Oh, shit, that's how. What's going down?
Hello?
What's going down? Yeah. Man, good old Aryan in here. Oh, where'd the Aryan go? Oh, I thought you had something. I wanted to hear y'all Viking religion and stuff like that. Oh shit, we're Viking. We get him back in here. Come here, do that psyop. That's a perfect one right there. A pilgrim, break it in. No, I'm saying real shit. They just sent him to cause all kind of distractions. The other dude, I let him go a little bit because I was actually trying to have a good conversation. I want to know, even though I already know, it's a way they could just kind of compartmentalize everybody, and then they somehow claim Native, and then they damn $5, then they doing freedmans like that. It really ain't about Native Americans. It's about what they doing on the freedmans and stuff. Not even freedmans, like FBA, because they got a lot of I guess attention or whatever the case may be. So they need them to believe that they was all here first and stuff like that. So it's gonna get a little confusing how white man try to confuse them and use what the white man did to us Native Americans first on them. So that's why y'all see them being more friendly to them and then come on my shit and just do all kind of weird shit. But anytime y'all hear that little psyop like mixing in, y'all know that straight live from a goddamn Mason book. I'll say real shit. Oh, my bad. As soon as they start saying mixing in these nation terms, pardon me, and then they're saying we and us, those cold words. I'm saying all that is cold words. They can't do that to me though, but then they slide in, they be thinking I'm gonna say, yeah, agree with that. I'm real sharp in the mind though. I'm sharp. No, I'm saying I'm sharp in the mind. But yeah, I just shout them out though, yeah, because they can't lie. My thing is, like, I don't really care if they are. Like, I'm an adult spirit. Everybody can have a good conversation or whatever the case may be. And then that's what makes it intelligent. Other than that, if somebody got some can up under their feet, I'm going to kick it first. And then if that was the only thing you were standing on and shit like that, then you like really didn't deserve no conversation in the first place. It's all jokes. All I say is I treat it like jokes. That's pretty much it. But other than that, it don't be going no further than that and shit like that. Somebody said last time you made the feds click off, you turned me off or whatever. Because everybody expected. Oh, that's the same dude. I didn't read him. So you have to learn who you are. Yeah, that's what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But you said last time you made the feds click turn me off. That's the first time you ever clicked the link ever. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't take long to spot it out. You start conflating a lot and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you said that my grandmother's scholarship and stuff like that. How your grandmother don't know? And then you claim she know or whatever the case may be. That's already a strike. Already a strike. You know what I'm saying? So you just was online a lot. No, I say you just was online a lot and shit like that. Or you lying a lot, like the feds. You know what I'm saying? It's lie, like the other dude on the last live stream. It was lie. He came up here and talking about, I forgot what disease he said he had. I know actually people with that disease and stuff like that. You don't get to come up there and then once I spot it out, you want to change the subject now. So you ain't about to kill yourself no more. Yeah, they try to go down a whole dialogue about that. I was about to kill myself. So I kicked the can down the road and stuff like that. I want to get happy and stuff like that. Talk about something else. This is just distraction. You know what I'm saying? A big old goddamn distraction. That's all it is. But it don't go no further than that, man. Love everybody, man. Everybody retarded to a certain degree. Everybody got a form of retardedness in this shit. Even when they come in a form of intelligence, it's still retarded though. But yeah, I gotta be game. No, I'm saying real, but they trying to confuse the because I guess they bringing more foreigners over here. So since the Ghanaians and stuff like that could confuse y'all so much, they put y'all in weird situations. That one Michael Jackson song energy, and then for the most part they got to work hard, especially on my channel because now I'm speaking to that sentiment. They could have left me alone. I would have never been speaking about this and just been speaking my shit. You know what I'm saying? Is making Waka Taka albums and just leave me alone and shit. But they just came over here and just started doing flooding my shit, all kind of shit. You know, I just got the mic right. What's going on, Arian?
Right. I'm not a sire.
Okay.
So I'm in Australia right now and trying to get spiritual.
What's your way of getting spiritual?
Watching your videos, meditating.
So what'd you click the link for? Seemed like you got it together.
Yes. Just seeing what's up.
And then seeing something, being a good old Arian, huh? Hard energy. You love that, don't you? You love that. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
Yeah.
The last time you went fishing?
A long time.
Well, check out the boat you working on. You working on the boat? You ain't working on no boat?
Yeah.
Let me check that out.
Yeah,
Check
I'm on
that
the
out.
boat
Check it
right
out.
now.
Get me inspired. I want to see the boat. You're gonna inspire me to make a kayak. Let me see the boat. Let me see. Let me see it before the finished project. What you making it out of? Popsicle sticks? Let me see it.
I don't have a boat right now.
Oh, how you from Australia? You ain't making a boat. Y'all supposed to be making a boat every day. That's supposed to be something y'all showing us. When I get online, that's what I want to start typing in Australia and my algorithm. Y'all making boats. Y'all making oatmeal and stuff like that, and grits and Monopoly, like video games. Like y'all supposed to be doing something and shit like that. Y'all just can't just be online. So I'm trying to find spirituality. That's what y'all lost in our shit in the first place. We trying to get our land back. We don't need none of y'all being lost trying to find spirituality no more. I think you real good in Australia. You know what I'm saying? Be the pay attention to this American shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Just say where the fuck you at. Real shit over there. You know, more people coming on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Show us how to make a boat over there. You know what I'm saying? Make a movie about this shit. I'll watch it. Trust me. I'll buy it on Netflix, everything and shit like that. I'll make it a boat. Make another Jesus Christ boat. Make sure it stay in Australia. I love that movie. How you love that? Real shit. How you love that? I love that movie. Real shit. Folks say how to stay on your own homelands. How to make a boat and just do a circle on your own homelands. I love that shit. We all gonna come out with that on Walt Disney. Shit, I'm ready. I'm waiting for it to be a box office hit. Real shit. That's it. Don't click my link no more there. You know what I'm saying? You try to find spirituality. Don't keep your ass over there. Don't try to find no more spirituality over here in America and shit like that. You got enough of your forefathers to know ain't shit good happen after that. All right? Stay your ass over there in Australia. Real shit. No more Joe Dirks over there. Oh, I'm saying. PB Herman. Oh, shit on Alistair Crowley's and shit on goddamn Heaven Gates dudes and shit. Don't need no more of that shit. Real shit. Jeffrey Epstein and shit. Keep your ass on a boat. Just make a boat over there. Let's make a movie about it. That's it. Over there in Australia. How to make a boat and stay in Australia as the pilgrim. But I love that movie. I can't wait till y'all drop it. Real shit. You might be, even if you was in America, how to make a boat and go back to Australia. Shit, cold movie, cold documentary and shit like that. Let me be in on it. Let me be in on it. Shit. Why you in Australia and I'm over here? That's it. You got footage of my air. No, I say you got footage of my earth and shit like that. I'm in on that. Or shoot that whole shit in Australia. How about that? How about that? Tired of y'all suing people over here for shit. Let's just so we start the moon. Question is where to grow or slow y'all kill. Yeah, this guy's talking nonsense. I don't want to put on that. I don't put on that. Oh shit! So I was genuine as fuck with my question. You might have been genuine with your question, but your question wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got people who genuine ain't genuine, still in jail. You know what I'm saying? We got people who degenerates, ain't degenerates, still running the government and shit and raising gas prices and shit like that. What you saying ain't really much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel you though. I feel you. I can feel you and still think whatever you said was retarded. That's a real thing in real life. That's a real thing in real life. You know what I'm saying? I can feel you. People got family members. You probably got a drunk auntie right now that want to talk about like Jesus Christ over the Christmas Thanksgiving table all day and shit like that. You probably thinking right now, you still love her, don't you? You still love her. You just don't give a fuck about what's coming out of her mouth. Right, boom. Give me that same grace. Why I can't have that same grace and shit? These cats be tripping. Like, it was tripping. This cat's tripping and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a little area ain't got the spirit now. Make sure you just catch the spirit online, Wi-Fi. Thank your people for that and shit like that. You ain't never got to get on the boat. Come over here and get it. You get online, click the shit. Anytime you want to get in the spirit, let's say you get online, pay your Wi-Fi bill, you good to go. You can picture everything from America. And you're like, real shit. You want to see the goddamn Tukusay Peace Mile movement and shit, things of that nature. See them goddamn long houses, TPs, people running around a circle and stuff like that. You're going to be able to see it. Make sure you just live in Australia. And everything all good. You can get all the spirituality you're here in America, all you need. Get all the juice you need. I'm saying, get all the Pocahontas and I'm saying Politan energy. All that. Real shit. Somebody say over and still down play. I don't know what you're talking about here. Shout out homeboy though. Shout out homeboy. Real shit. But yeah, I gotta understand what the hell going on in the world. Big old psyops and shit. Oh yeah, add you first. I'm gonna add you second, Mac. Who's going down?
Dolo, what up, my guy?
Oh yep.
You can hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Man, let's talk about some real shit, because them last two motherfuckers wasn't talking about nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you got real to say? What you got real?
Let's talk
Beat it
about
rock. Beat it rock.
and let's talk about what our species specific diet is as divine beings.
The diet is the things we're attracted to. So we have a mental diet, fruit, plants, and certain meats. Then, goddamn it, the heart chakra
Hold on,
diet.
before you go. What's considered a meat?
Everything, really, fruit. Fruit is a meat. Well, everything is an animal.
Man, you my nigga, dog. I only say that because most people don't know that. You feel me? Most people don't know that fruit is meat. Most people don't know that romaine lettuce is meat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Everything is a form of animal.
Hey, would you agree that if we broke the word meat down, it would mean meant to eat?
But now I would say that's a play on words because people lost in English.
Because I look at it like, if in the Bible, like Genesis chapter 1, verse 29, when he give us our diet, like what we can eat, when I say he, God, he say, I give to you every tree and every herb bearing seed and every fruit which has its seed within itself, to you it shall be for meat. So the way I look at it, if he telling us that's meat and he telling us we can eat it,
who's he? I ain't got nothing to do with Yahlahuè or nothing.
God said God.
Who's that?
That's God in chapter 1.
A God in the book? Oh, so the book is God.
No, I'm talking about the book
King
of
James
Genesis
is God.
in the
Okay, go
King
ahead.
James version.
Who
No, not King
who wrote it?
James. Who wrote the
it'd be their
chapter
diet
1?
plan. Whoever wrote it.
Whoever wrote it, that's their diet plan. So they playing the role of God, whoever wrote that.
No, whoever wrote it is talking about in their mind what they think a God is, and then it's their diet.
Okay. So that's not really the diet for every divine being. That's just for that specific person that thought it would be for them.
Yeah, how would somebody in Latin or English know what's for everybody around the world? That makes no sense.
Right. So that explains why it's motherfuckers eating fish and chicken and motherfucking cow every day, but they ain't dropping dead, like, cause they ain't, meant to eat it type shit.
No, people are just hungry, and you got the government creating synthetic foods, and you got some real foods out there. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with the Bible or nothing. No Latin dude.
Okay, so you wouldn't consider it like doing a harm to yourself when you eating dead animals?
Check this out. I look at it like this. If me and you ain't even had no language, and then we was building a civilization and we trying to survive, we ain't even got to talk about eating yet. It could be some plants, and then there's going to be one plant with poison ivy or thorns on it, and there's going to be another plant without it, and then we're going to come to a conclusion. This plant is good for us. Don't touch these plants. Now we're going to extend that to food eventually. We're going to extend that to agriculture eventually, and it all started in that route. And whoever had that culture and did it the best way, I would say they closer to God if we're going to talk about a God.
Okay. So are you up on breatharian?
So anybody who ain't wash their ass or got everybody eating pork chops and chitlins every day, we know they ain't got no God.
Right. So a motherfucker that practice a vegan diet, they closer to God than a motherfucker that's not practicing a vegan diet.
Well, that's a body eater or vegetarian and still a child priest booty hole play with her and stuff like that. They still going to hell. So at some point, there's a generalized way of doing something and a small way of doing something. Going back to the pig, we know that when you eat that, you get fatigue. And when you eat something else, you get energized. So we know whoever praising some God that's telling us we could put up pork chops on everybody's grocery store and shit like that. Ain't got no God. That can make it make sense. But in that instant, the other one, we could kind of get out of the layers of biases and be like a person nature will take them to hell because they're doing something that don't necessarily harm their body, and they still going to hell.
Okay, this is another thing I want to talk about, man, because this shit really it's been feeling like supernatural, bro. I ride a bike every day for my
That's
commute,
good shit.
right? And I've been riding this bike every fucking where, bro. I started out, I was a certain weight, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know, it was a certain feel when I was riding it. I could go a certain distance before I was tired or whatnot. It's to the point now, bro. I can ride this motherfucker anywhere and I'm going quicker. I'm getting there quicker. Like, and it's starting to become like second nature for me to ride a bike. I feel like this shit is nothing now. I could ride this bitch anywhere, bro.
Develop its efficiency.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm
Right, like a
developing.
electric cat and shit. You gotta get that worked out and shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Look, I feel like I'm developing a supernatural strength just from riding this bike, bro. And I feel like if I keep doing it, I'm gonna fuck around and surprise myself one day doing some supernatural shit like lifting all about that. What you feel about like levitating and shit like that? What you feel about that?
You know, y'all could do that. You'll never be able to do that.
You said only you could do it?
Yeah, that's it.
But look, when I look at you, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I see me. Like I've been watching you for a long time, my nigga. I ain't talking like 3 or 4 years either. I'm talking like since your first shit, like real talk. I ain't saying that.
I don't see you like me. But yeah, I feel you though.
See, you don't know me that good as I know you though, because you not watching my videos every day like how I'm.
Because you click the link and you sound the way you sound, so you're just a caricature. That's it.
You said what?
You're just a caricature.
I'm a caricature.
A caricature.
What is that?
The Latin term for what the government be doing and creating motion capture for people as a white boy behind the screen. But yeah, but go ahead.
I'm confused, bro.
I know. Me too.
I'm confused with what you talking about right now.
It's just like your bike story. You know what I'm saying? Just like you exercising and talking about the health story, just all over the place. And I would hate for y'all to be in that space when I'm not live. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be talking about. I just in a lost space. I know you probably gonna click the live stream and all of it just be like, and click back and be like, oh, bro, and stuff like that. Just that's it though. Where else does it go? Does it go any further than that?
I wouldn't consider that all over the place though. That's
so what
just
is it?
two. That's two topics that coincide with each other.
So what do you know how to do?
I know how to do everything, bro.
Like what?
I'm multi-talented. It's nothing I'm gonna sit here and say I can't do.
Let me guess. You are the zodiac signs.
Not necessarily.
It's in the book. So what are you then? What is you in reality?
I'm a divine being.
And what do that mean in English?
In English, it mean I come straight from God.
Say, what do that mean?
That mean I'm supernatural.
And what do that mean?
That mean you can't stop me. That mean I'm here to stay. Like, it mean I'm just for real like him.
Now, let's say you got stuck in a dream. What would that dream look like?
You said if I got stuck in a dream.
Yeah, what would that dream look like that you feel like you are?
It would be blissful. It would be happiness. It would be the same shit that I do every day.
Now, so in your dream, what is your dream a collection of?
What is my dream a collection of?
Yeah.
My reality.
And thoughts and feelings, right? Imagination, right? Right. So point to me in reality, alive or dead.
Hold on, you repeat
point
that?
to me some type of example, some percentage scale where you see in existence someone able to harness even a good thought for longer periods of time to experience for them to be in heaven, dead or alive.
What you mean point it to you?
Because I asked you what is your dream, and it's a collection of thoughts. So if you just got stuck in a dream, you say you're just going to experience blissfulness and stuff like that. So I'm asking you, what example in reality do a person experience blissful 24/7, mentally or physically?
What example in reality? No worries. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'm saying, do you actually see that in reality? Is that an actual existence, or is this something you made
No,
up
it's
in
an
your mind?
actual feeling I get every day when I wake up, when I go out.
And you stay
It's
in that thought all day.
not necessarily all day, like motherfuckers have their ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But
So what makes you think without a body, you're going to be able to do that? Y'all know they're the holy ones.
you
Yeah, what
say
kind of
without a
power you got
body.
that you're going to be able to be stuck in a dream and make it a blissful thing for the end of reality?
Why you say without a body though?
Because everybody got to die.
Not necessarily. Why you feel like
So who
that?
about to live forever? Point to somebody who lived forever.
Me.
So you about to live forever in a blissful heaven?
Yes.
So why you can't do that right now?
I'm already doing it.
How?
I'm showing you right now.
This is blissful to you. So why you got to ride a bike to lose weight?
I'm not riding a bike to lose weight. I ride a bike to get from point A to point B.
Yeah, why you got to do that if it's blissful? You should be able to sit your ass down and everything is your leisure. People bring you grapes and all kind of fruit. And
Oh,
your
it's
weight.
getting to that point.
Why
You know,
ain't
you got to get it to that point. It ain't just going to happen overnight.
So what make you think it's going to do that if you got stuck in a dream?
Because I'm going to make it happen.
How you going to make it happen?
By my actions, my thoughts, the way I move, the things I do.
So you live this life for some life that's in your mind that you don't know if it's real or not.
No, I know it's real because I live it every day.
But I don't see nobody experiencing blissfulness 24/7 throughout the day in their mind.
Where you gonna see it at? You ain't met me yet. All them other motherfuckers is lost. Like you said, you think I'm lost, but I'm not.
But you literally just told me you had to ride a bike.
I don't have to. I said I choose to. It's a difference. I could drive a car, but I
So,
choose not to because a car is artificial to me. I don't like cars.
well,
I just feel
well,
like they in the
well,
way. They in the way of being what I'm trying to truly
well,
be
my
or
next,
what I'm trying to become.
well, my next question would be is why do you value yourself so low when we're describing what blissful is? Because that ain't
I
really.
don't value myself low.
But I don't see anything you said as a blissful thing. If I was to be caught in a dream, that ain't nothing you said was blissful to be in forever.
Nothing I
I
said
don't want to be
about
nowhere
what.
that I don't want to be nowhere that's blissful, but I got to make decisions like I want to get up and ride a bike. I'm cool with all that. It ain't that blissful to me. Y'all tell
Bikes,
me why with
bikes.
you, bro.
Don't they say bikes are good for the mind and the mental and
Not to be in hell.
bike riding? Don't they say it help the mind? It help you think. It help you meditate when you take a nice little bike ride. You ever heard that?
But it ain't what we do, is how we do it. If we just doing it alive and we got something in our mind thinking that we getting ready to go somewhere in our mind that's blissful, it don't even make no sense at some point. You know what I'm saying? I'll be riding a bike because I'm trying to exercise, not because I'm thinking I'm going through somewhere blissful. Because on my mind, my spirit not gonna know the difference. My
That
spirit about
ain't
to be,
why I ride a bike. I told you
my
I ride
spirit
it to
my spirit
commute
about to be
to
making
get
a
from
mind
point
state.
A to point B, bro.
But this what I'm saying. If in that position, my spirit gonna be making a mind state, considering it being blissful because I'm lost in the English language. So my blissful creations is me riding a bike and me doing a whole bunch of dumbass shit that if I ain't got no body and I'm stuck in a dream, that's my form of blissfulness. Cosplaying other people and being whatever image I am and riding a bike. That's dumb. Now I'm saying like that's valuing yourself low.
So
That's
what
why
would
I'm
you
asking you.
consider being blissful in your dream?
It won't be
Let
blissful
me
to
hear
you.
the
That's the point.
difference. Let me hear the difference of what my shit would be like compared to yours.
It won't be riding a bike.
What would yours be?
It won't be nothing that you will like. Why you want to know what mine
Why
is?
you know I wouldn't like it? What you mean? Why did you want to know mine? Come on, bro. You
I
gotta
didn't
be fair.
see, that's the point. I
You gotta
didn't want
be
to know
fair.
yours. You
I want to
offered
hear
it.
what your dream, your blissfulness sound like in your dream.
See, that's how I'm able to spot you a caricature because you offered information, but your starting point is offering information to get data from me. So you don't
No, I
know. You're
didn't
not
necessarily
intelligent
want to
enough.
know in the beginning. I only want to know because I want to see why you think my shit ain't blissful.
You and
And
that
what
must
you
be like
think
the
is
cult right now,
blissful.
trying
That's
to get out
that's
of
what's
hell.
gonna make me understand why You
I'm
said,
just saying whatever you talking about is a form of hell. That's basically what I'm saying. There ain't nothing I can say to get you out of it. I can't tell you my blissful dream and you write it down and be like, hey, if I had this blissful dream, I'm gonna be
why
blissful.
would I write it down? I'm not
It don't
trying to
work that way.
copy or imitate you, bro.
So why would you ask me then? You offered yours. I didn't ask you for yours. You offered it. So I just said you going to hell and you ain't like that. That concept ain't blissfulness. So now you want to know my concept of blissfulness, but you ain't asked me what bliss is. You asked me my dream. So that's psyop a little bit. But at the same time, I'm just letting you know from an adult spirit concept, whatever blissful to me ain't gonna be blissful to you. But we could kind of compartmentalize whether
That's
I
the
tell you my
same shit. That's how you saying my
no, no,
shit
no, no,
ain't
no. Listen,
blissful.
listen,
So
listen. We
it
could
might
kind of
be blissful for me,
no,
but not for you.
but this
Bike
is my
riding, for instance.
but this is my point. We both is in the world. We don't all live in you and we don't all live in me. So we can compare and contrast whether I tell you mine or not. That yours on a percentage scale, a large amount of people wouldn't want to ride no bike and they blissful energy in there shit like so you got to update what you think
Of
blissful is.
course, because a large amount
That's
of
why I'm
people in
asking you
reality don't want to
what's the
ride no
blissful
fucking bikes.
definition?
We know that.
What happened?
It's a large amount of people in reality don't want to ride a fucking bike. So of course they gonna look at that like some
See,
hellish shit. Cause
look, I'm trying to
everybody
get you
used to sitting their ass down in a car
I'm trying to
driving.
listen. I'm the adult spirit, so I'm older than you in spirit than you is in body. What I'm actually doing is trying to get you out of your cult ego and trying to let you know I'm trying to help you out. Value yourself a little more. These is not forms that y'all think y'all going to heaven, and those are not forms of blissfulness. So I'm just doing witty banner with y'all. You see what I'm saying?
I wanna fly. I wanna lift off the fucking ground, bro. That's why I said spoke of levitating. A bike is just something to get me to that. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't about the bike though.
No, it ain't about the bike. I could jog to do that. I feel like jogging is my next thing. And then sprinting. You feel me? I want to sprint to the point where that shit is easy. Like I want to be able to sprint from here to 20 miles away with ease.
So you don't
And I
believe in
feel
all that
like a
spiritual shit,
bike
right?
is a way to lead up to being able to do that.
So
Because
you
a motherfucker not just finna hop out the door and just start sprinting day one. He gotta do something to lead up to that. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like if I can make sprinting easy, then the sprinting would turn into levitating, and the levitating would turn into flying. You see what I'm saying? And I know we got the capability to do that as divine beings, because as a divine being, we can do whatever the fuck we put our mind to, right?
not you. I can, not you though.
No, I can't. You not finna sit here and tell me I can't do some shit, bro. I
Mm-mm.
don't care how you look at me.
You might gotta
I
wait a few
know I
years for the
can.
technology and shit like that. We'll see it though. When y'all
You
gonna
said
send the space
you
back up in space?
listen. The way you think about yourself, just know I think about myself the same way you think about yourself, bro.
But how you know I ain't putting you in a bind? And how you know that ain't the character I created just to see whoever jump and leap, I become the real fisherman. How you know that?
I don't know, but we can figure it out.
Exactly. Which shows the difference between a powerful spirit and one who ain't powerful. You see what I'm saying? That's the point. Shit like that. I'm the fisherman. And you
You
just
say
reel
you the
y'all in.
fisherman.
Just reel y'all in.
You just
So,
reel
so,
us in, huh?
so I can show everybody this be y'all beliefs. I'm saying real shit. So people we can start getting some real tax money and shit. I'm saying.
Look, we're not gonna sit here and act like you not a knowledgeable motherfucker. But at the same time, everybody not gonna resonate towards you the way I do.
And this is why we keep it oral tradition.
You feel me? I resonate towards you on another level than any other motherfucker that watch you. And I put that on my mama. You hear me?
That's self-serving though. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, it ain't. It don't. But it
Right.
got a lot to do with what I'm on. You see what I'm saying?
What you on though?
I already told you, bro. I'm on some supernatural godly shit, bro.
I'm not on that. My supernatural stuff is real. Not that though. It's people in real life that can talk about what I'm talking about. You ain't got no kind of correspondence. You ain't got nothing, nobody to verify nothing about nothing.
Shit, I could show you better than I could tell you. I'm right here on the east side in Detroit off of Mac Ave. The whole fucking neighborhood know about S. Dot.
About
I'm
what though?
telling you. You say
I bet,
what?
about what though? I guarantee it don't have anything to do with what I'm talking
About
about.
the moves I made, about the changes I done made, about the way I motivate people around this motherfucker,
So
about
what
the
that got?
inspiration I done put out here,
So how
about
would
the
you?
knowledge I done put out here.
So how would you see me and you if we got totally different talking points and totally different standing points on stuff. I guarantee everything you
Because
telling people I got nothing to do with it.
you do the same shit. You done put some of the knowledge in me that I done put in others.
Are you talking
You
about
see what I'm
online?
saying?
Are you talking about online?
No, I done put knowledge in people in the streets.
I'm saying, how do you
Fuck
see?
online. I don't be on YouTube. I don't got a YouTube page. I don't talk
Yeah,
on internet. Like,
so you don't see me like you. That's what I'm saying. We totally different people, totally different things. We do totally different things in real life and
oh, we
online.
different. I didn't say we the same motherfuckers at all. We different. We definitely different. But at the same time, I know you my brother.
Well, nah, I ain't your brother.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
What are you then?
your old ass ain't my brother. I don't know you. You some smack monkey online, old crusty crap motherfucker and shit like
You
that.
don't come from God?
Get ready to get prostate cancer. What you say?
You don't come from God?
Yahlahuè.
You say what?
Wishing Manitou.
So you come from a different God.
I don't even know what you talking about. That's some English shit you talking about.
Oh, okay. So you come from Yahuwah.
Whatever you said, I don't know what you talking about.
I mean, that's what you just said.
Yeah, what do you think I said, and what do you think the mind frame of it is? To you, that's God, and to you, that's something somebody believe in, and to you, that's a construct you think you got to learn to be like me or something. I'm just showing you how I don't even see how you see yourself as me, and we just totally two different circumstances.
I didn't say I see myself as you, bro.
Hey, we don't
You
even think
putting
about
words
God
in
the
my
same.
mouth now.
Yeah, you got a concept about Christianity or something like that. You kind of lost and shit.
Nah,
So,
I don't fuck with Christians at all.
so what are you talking about then? You just you broke down a whole Genesis scripture, and you ain't a Christian, so you worship false pretense and being bearing false witness.
I don't worship it. I just learn from it.
So why
But
would
they
something you
got
don't?
that shit. They low key got that shit from me though.
How they got that from Native Americans, not you?
What you think I am?
Some old crusty crab Brazilian Caribbean shit, some Christopher Columbus general
Brazilian,
hit upside the head with
Caribbean.
a sword.
What? Come on, man.
Sugar Lee, your Shaba goddamn
You
whole line
crazy
Bob
as
Marley
hell.
lineage.
I'm Native American, bro.
Yeah, you Bob Marley lineage.
I'm more native than you.
How? That's what this cat talking about.
What you mean, how?
You look like goddamn it, God Needy and Bob Marley, man.
Do you know about Detroit, man?
Look at the shit of your lineage not from your phenotype is not from Detroit. Your phenotype from the Caribbean.
How you figure?
Because I think the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, the way they was hitting your ass upside the head with the sword. And I seen a whole bunch of Steven Seagal movies and shit, or like those the same people you be around smoking joints with and shit like that. You ain't getting ready. Tell you talking about you listening to too much TikTok. What's your tribe?
I don't even have a TikTok. I don't fuck with TikTok, bro. You put me in a box with all these lame internet niggas, man.
What's your tribe?
I don't have a tribe.
You ain't shit there. You just some God needy and care. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about there? How you native? How you see me through you or whatever? I don't even know what you talking about. You just talking weird. And you talking about some God and shit like that and stuff. But I fucks with you though. I just want you to up your game. I don't want you to like be in no situation where you even your dream and you go to somewhere where you just riding bikes and you think that's blissful and stuff like that. This should be a blissful time where you think you ain't gotta ride no bike. So while you riding bikes now, there's to be a time you ain't gotta ride bikes no more. Because we all trying to do that alive. It's times that we all ride bikes, and it's times we ain't trying to ride no bike no more. Try to be in a Bentley or something. You see what I'm saying? So you want to go ahead and exercise that for your dream and stuff. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm getting all over the place like you claim, but my mind do be everywhere, bro. It's things just pop up that I want to discuss. You feel me? That's just
Right.
real shit.
Right.
So
You don't want to go to hell like that because you'll be all over the place and stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to save people, save souls. Let's get it though. Go ahead.
right, but another thing, I could be riding that bike, right? And say if I'm looking up in
My next is the dildo. That's a gateway drug to the dildo in your ass. I don't want to hear no P Diddy energy. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. We're going down. The old ass pussy crap. We're going down.
Oh, yo, Dolo, my bad. I'm not even ready, bro. Hey, damn. So basically, I just want to say, Dolo, I've been watching you for a minute, and like, I just want to say, like, I salute whatever and anything you do, really. So, yeah, man. Really,
Appreciate
overall though, so the moon and Leo, like, you still be talking about astrology, right?
Yes, it's
Like,
mainly in real life
cause
though.
cause
But online, I put in pensions in there and stuff. But I'm really about to train women to be astrologers and tarot cards, so they can go ahead and take over everybody else, or all the women and stuff like that and shit.
yeah, yeah, that's real, man. Cause I'm really more into like the astrology aspects of like learning, like just more about the alignments than just
You
like
got jealous? You Mexican?
the way yeah, I'm Hispanic, yeah.
Oh, okay, let's get it.
Yeah, but I'm from Texas. I'm over here from Texas and shit. But like I'm just chilling right now, man. I'm just trying to just use astrology as a tool more so than just as uh you know just seeing it like
Yeah,
it's
get
some
to the
type of
point. Let's get it.
religion or something. Cause I like
All right, what's your point? Let's
yeah
get it.
yeah nah but overall yeah man like I was just checking in like trying to see the overall message of what like the point of view of what like you were talking about. But yeah, man, overall, I'm gonna just let you go, man. I salute you though.
Oh, you ain't got no question? Yeah, this came up there to waste time. No psyop. You know what I said? That's it. Babble, old Babble talk. You know what I said? So they fresh from the Bible babble, and they want, and then they throw that on other people, try to be a caricature like that's me or whatever. And then for the most part, they the only ones after everything's said and done that they put themselves in that box. The shit didn't change for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it just changed for them and stuff. And they got happy. And that was pretty much it. Like I wish I could go a little deeper in that type of train of thought, line of reasoning, but they just be confusing themselves. Slide. But now, no, you know shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all was some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And just if you, who was this? Let's see what's going down. We'll hop on that shit. All right, for sure. Yeah. What's going down? They already asked you. I don't talk to people twice. You know what I'm saying? You got a question? Go ahead, real quick.
I just want to ask. Well, you probably gonna shut me down on this, but when it comes to that fed mindset that you be seeing, like, how do you know that people are fed? That's it.
For me to keep it oral tradition for my people. No, I'm saying real shit. Just for me to, and then for men and women and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? People understand good qualities and stuff like that in the esoteric world that float around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. What's going down?
Yo,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Uh, wait. Wait.
Go
No, I
ahead,
had a
man.
question. I couldn't hear you,
Finish your
but
fire.
I'm gonna just ask the question. I can't hear what you're saying, but I'm
I
gonna
know
ask
you
the
can.
question. Were the Native women like sluts? So like Pocahontas, like
They already
she
out here.
Pocahontas gave up.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. I said, was your mama a slut? That's the real question. I said, you already was in here. The same person, Mac Thomas, Mac Face, MacBook Face. I said, Mac Applesauce Neck. I said, oh, but other than that, no, yeah, the same crusty crab dude or shit like that. What was that? Angry Beaver Face. Sad, but yeah, we already an hour. We go a few more minutes and stuff like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta peep game and stuff, a whole lot of weird stuff and stuff like that and things like the healthy conversation though. You red pill. That's how you know these people caricatures too. That's why I set up the title just right. Red pill or goddamn it. You know, they run away from that. They don't want to talk to no real man about stuff like that and things of that nature. They want to go ahead and switch the topic because they still want to push that rhetoric in the world and then act like they ain't the ones with these problems and shit like that. They the ones with these problems. You know what I'm saying? So they want to go ahead and like be retarded. You know what I'm saying? And tell people about some red pill shit. You know what I'm saying? Or some goddamn weird shit and things of that nature. So y'all listen to all that. It's weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Don't even pay attention to none of that. they didn't want to talk about the title. So you could have talked about the title, the red pill, the I forgot what they put on it because it was so much rhetoric. I forgot what I put on the title. I put red pill, oh yeah, religion, or whatever the case may be. These cats came in with a mental illness. Old dude came in talking about his blissful land is right. Like it must got something to do with English. They got the whole wrong idea about something. Like just everything is just wrong. Everything about it is wrong. So now it's like this, right? Let's say you in a position, right? And then another person come from a world, and let's say they believe in pool, the game pool, right? And pool sticks, pool balls, stuff like that, right? And let's say now have pool as God, but right now let's look at it as pool. And now this person that like playing pool and gambling at pool, get ready to like come to me, right? And I might be playing anything. I could be playing stickball or something like that, right? Regardless if stickball is a sport or a culture or a religion, show a shared qualities like, oh, a group of people doing something. The reason is stickball in the first place, because I'm thinking very differently. Now imagine the person who played pool coming up with the way that they like pool and looking at the person playing another sport and looking at them through the mind frame like, well, you must, since this person playing a sport, they look at this sport the way I look at a sport. And in their mind, pool is a god, right? So I could be playing basketball or anything. This person might start questioning you or questioning me like, well, since you playing basketball, why don't you look at it like this? And they're coming at you in a way of whatever they develop for them to look at pool, whatever type of way. And it's like just, it don't even make sense. You see what I'm saying? You see, it's like a person who got a presupposition thought. So whatever you doing, whatever they get ready to say, they think you automatically had that same mind frame. So you just got a different version of a same mind frame. No, it's just total difference. Just like just this total difference. And I said, so I guess if any of y'all say something in y'all mind, and it could be anything, it could be an encouragement term. If you acted out the way, let's say, a colonist look at things, they're trying to colonize other people's beliefs, so this become their belief. They're going to believe you got a belief and then still try to act on it, acting out that belief more than you. It get weird. And then they're in a position of not believing that belief. So it's like that. That's what the kind of weird energy that these people be in and shit like this. It's like weird. You know, because it's like if pool was God in somebody else's mind frame, and just because somebody else playing something that's similar, it's a sport, but sport vary. We ain't have to call football a sport. So if pool, basketball, volleyball, and everything was in a sport, you come across somebody playing football. Now it just so happens that you could put that in a box of a sport. So it's going to be similar things that people do, gather together and make teams. That don't mean everybody in the same mind frame as whoever developed playing pool or whatever sport that they play. Now exchange that with gods and the God term itself and shit like that. This is kind of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you could tell the Abrahamic religion come from one group of people because of the mind frame starting point. The mind frame starting point is other people have beliefs, so let's make it similar. But all these beliefs come from people cultures. You see what I'm saying? So anytime you see something written down and it's written in third person, a colonizer wrote it. That's why I was asking him, if you don't believe in the Bible, why did you bring that up to describe who told you about a diet? Because you only could be, if I wrote a Bible right now, I could say this God told me to write the Bible or whatever the case may be, but I wrote it and it'll be with my language or whatever the case may be. So if you can't make no substantiated argument that this God itself wrote it down, you got the wrong concept about things outside of you beyond the faultiness of y'all version of English God. And you got the wrong concept of a presupposition, thinking just because everybody is doing something similar inside of their mind, they thinking about it the same way in some way, shape, or form. You see what I'm saying? So if we all playing sports and one person made a god out of their sport, they're going to look at everybody else like, why you don't look at this sport the way I see it, or try to question it, or come at you with a presupposition. Oh, since you play a sport, the only reason you play that sport because you must think like I think. It's a failure. It's a self-projection that we need to update psychology to help people understand. And that's the best way I could go ahead and answer all prayers and kill multiple birds with one stone. I answer all the questions that they just asked me in a way that's just for them without even breaking down no Fed shit, and how they try to persuade it in an indirect way. I made it direct that it can be solidified, and direct that I'm still here for peace. I'm just helping y'all. This type of shit. And you got it in the clearest way. You got the teaching in the clearest way. And if anything gonna be called magic, if anything gonna be called closer to God, or anybody gonna be doing something in reality, or walking or flying or whatever like that, I'm closest to it, bitch. Because I just did it in the mind. That's the only way you could do it in the mind. I walked on water. Y'all walk on fire. Y'all go through fire. I sit there and pay attention to all y'all emotions and shit. Gather it up in a bind, like this Call of Duty or something like that, and then go ahead and start to see what zombie is faster than the other zombie. And then I look at that as y'all way of thinking and shit like that. And then for the most part, none of y'all be quick on y'all toes, though. None of y'all be quick on y'all toes. You got to have a lot. If you practice premeditated stuff, you got to already have substantiated programs, not somebody laid out for you. Or that's one thing if somebody already made things that work so it's familiar. You're supposed to use your own imagination in all instances, not just piggyback off someone else completely. If you got a starting point of a manuscript of a failure, mental illness who needed a straitjacket general, you should have took that and been like, okay, this is my way of going about it. Not just, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. And then you ain't even got no intelligence to even wake your next door neighbor up. You get retarded. You know what I'm saying? Just get retarded and shit. So y'all be going off false templates and shit. So then when I kick the can down the road up under your feet, or like Ghostbusters, take the little rug or the carpet from the dinner table, but I do it so slick, all the plates and stuff still be there. The cups don't tip over, the wine don't tip over, nothing. Everybody can still eat and stuff like that. Give a good little tip at the end. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And teach other people and shit. But for the most part, boom. And then y'all don't know how to eat without the goddamn table mat. Y'all don't be knowing how to eat without the table curtain, the tablecloth and shit like that. I be trying to say, like, all right, y'all like eating. Y'all took our Thanksgiving and shit like that and made psyops around it and shit like that. All right, let me see you eat. And so of a Debo at the table and take it from you and shit. And go to the spiritual world in the goddamn Mother Magdalene picture, Last Supper. And take Thanksgiving back in the spiritual world too. You know what I'm saying? And curse everybody out there and flip over the table and shit, and then come on earth and exercise that in reality and shit. Like, oh, I'm saying I don't want to learn that. That's how you do it. That's how you Star Walk. That's how you be a Skywalker. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Things of that nature. Go flip over the table. Ain't nobody gonna eat if I can't eat. Then it manifests into the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension. Swoop, eat now. Eat without the eat. Because you got the food down here in the physical world. You got the plucking. You got the oil. You got the gold. You got the mineral. You got the chocolate. You got the tobacco. You got all that shit. All right. Well, here. I'm back. Boo. Woo. Eat. Let me see if you eat without the kitchen napkin, little George Washington napkin. Let me see how you eat. Yeah, going back to not knowing how to wash your ass again. That's it. You don't go back to that time. You don't know how to wash your ass again. Make a new yellow iron, baby. That's new yellow iron. We got new teachers that need to be born now. We got new philosophers need to be born now. New NASA tricks need to be born now. Y'all need me. Just like I need y'all. Stop being punks. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Now, real shit. All this new motherfucker money we can start duplicating right now. This goddamn bitch. I'm saying NASA would be way better and make more sense. Even if they want to rock people to sleep, they got a way colder way to rock people to sleep. Y'all guys trying to do it in secret and shit. No, hell no, man. Get us in on this shit. Support the album. That's all I need. Support me from a distance or something like that. I'm good to go. Y'all can steal whatever y'all want. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm saying I ain't lost in humanity like y'all is. Just let me go. My little tribe, my little pocket, my little family, my people, they leave us alone and shit like that. We ain't creating no peace, no harm, no nothing. We all about peace and Solomon, this motherfucking shit. And want our talent to be respected. And we know how to build on our own volition. So we shouldn't see something being stopped. You know what I'm saying? I can see if somebody already funded somebody in the system and stuff like that, and then that's a different thing. All right, y'all gave us enough examples how y'all doing P. Diddy and them and shit like that. Oh, we see that. We get it. Don't become a hater, though, when someone don't even want to do that, but still know how to get they 1-2 and be on volition. Don't but no hater. Like, that's a hater energy. That's hater shit. You know what I'm saying? At that point, nobody want to be on that hating train of thought. I don't even like going live and even talking about hatred. Like, once upon a time, I used to tell everybody, like, I don't give a fuck. We all getting together and stuff like that. Like, I hate even getting online, always having to have my guard up. You think I like that? But y'all be having fun and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, all right, online. I'm out of real life now. I'm about to jump into the Matrix. The Matrix is the only thing online for me now. Online is the only thing that's based off the Matrix. Even when it comes to problems in real life, we don't deal with that. Natives don't deal with that. It ain't even nothing. So I don't even know how to find racism, hatred, or anything when I click the live button now. That shit is not in my real life. So it's like, it's weird. But other than that, it's just like it's like another thing. Like it's just fun too. I know how to do Winnie better. I know how to mentally think. So I just do there. And since y'all already did all kind of psyops on my shit, I treat the content like not really giving a fuck about it. That case, because then I see how y'all using people y'all is controlling and allowing them to do way more extreme than me. At a time that y'all shadow man me based off astrology titles. Like I'd never even talk about other people. I literally got shadow banned and demonetized off astrology titles. The sun and the sun/Mercury and something like that. These cats, that's how much these cats hate my mind. Or just hate who I am and my people. Like it get that deep. So it's like, damn. And then you see everybody else. You could tell it's the government trying to make it not so harsh on freedom of speech. But they always have to civilize and control things. So people who get the lesser end is Native Americans, then freedmans, and then Tainos. We always get the bad end of the stick, even when someone trying to become good people. Like I see all that. I see even how y'all trying to become good people, and I still end up y'all trying to put me on a losing end online though, like that, because I don't have nothing to do with real life. I'll be online, but at the same time, like I see that. So that's why I come on here and tell y'all ain't no way out of hell too. You trying to make it seem like ain't no way in hell that somebody got to go through to get land back or whatever the case may be, or ain't no way out of hell for everybody who go on there and still practicing that shit. Let's both play that game. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to start having accountability down in this bitch. No one want to have accountability. Everybody just want to be flown. Everybody just want to be retarded. And don't stop nobody from doing stuff on their own. So that's all that's about. So respect the Tecumseh Peace Mound movement. You know what I'm saying? Respect that goddamn shit. We ain't doing nothing but bringing people motherfucker together, getting people back into their creative gifts and goals. And that don't do nothing but produce more yellow iron. We make everything fruitful again. We make everybody want to copy us. Africans, Asians, Ghanaians, Siberians, everybody copy us again. And then we can have some new blockbuster hit movies again, like Comedy America. Then we can. Then we got to live life a little bit. It's like a rapper getting writer's block. The reason why he have to take that break, he might not know it, but the whole concept is because you got to go live life a little bit. You got to go interact a little bit. Then you develop some more testimony. If you don't ever reach that point again, ain't no album you ever gonna make gonna be better than your first album. That'd be the problem with these so-called y'all great rappers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting ready to watch. My latest album is always like a first album because it's always on point and it ain't got nothing to do with the world that the energies get burnt out in. So my stuff stay in classic energy, something that could be here for 50 years and it's just in its own world. It don't even have things that pop in your mind of that was a trend, that was a wave, that remind me. It's like everlasting type shit. Everybody should do all their talents like that. Business, entertainment, education, religion, and politics. Everybody's supposed to stay in that pocket. Whatever you do, even if you make rims, those rims are test of time. Everybody else would be like, oh, I don't give a fuck about those rims because those Kanye West rims, those P. Diddy rims. You know what I'm saying? All of those would be those little waves and things that pass. But you did something that people don't even have that in their mind when you did it. So it ain't what we do, it's how we do it. Always stay in that pocket. Stay close to Yahlahuè, the great spirit, the real God. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. We already added you on that people twice. I didn't mean to add you again and shit like that. Day off Friday. You day on Friday. Don't come up here confusing people. Try to make freedmans and indigenous get lost in some white man scholarship that y'all can hurry up and update, and they'll be like, yeah, John Hoare something. No, I want to hear all that shit. John Hoare's uncle and everybody in his family was a damn Native American DN. He was around in one of no damn two people, three off the boats. Y'all DJ academics and stuff like that. And then John Hoare say I shouldn't do with y'all. Well, I'm saying real shit. Hey, I shouldn't do with y'all and shit. Oh, get lost in all that goddamn shit. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm saying real shit. The Seminoles don't even call themselves Seminoles. John Hoare, that ain't even his name. Anytime you hear just like I'm WURLDIAH, that's Chief Pontiac. Everybody, like anytime you hear Chief Little Turtle, that ain't his name. Know what I'm saying? Sitting Bull, that ain't his name. Know what I'm saying? Got it, John Horse, that ain't his name. Know what I'm saying? Real shit. Y'all all getting the colonizer assimilating name. When you get a social security card, you got to get it assimilated. So you got to get a colonizer man name with a V, a Q in it, a R in it, a C in it, or even if it don't got those letters and shit. But they did that to us first. So don't think when I be saying I'm shaming people. I'm the example of what was done to first, and y'all just now experiencing heights of it. You know what I'm saying? But if you really do your real history, the history they don't tell, you would have either been prepared or realized it. You would have been just like me, warning everybody months ago. It's getting ready to be a culture war. And then the people who is listening, like those who click the link, shout y'all out. We like family at this point. Y'all just coming up in different images at the moment. Y'all, right? They knew because they up on this. They into anybody intelligent, and they got books for their forefathers and people dealing with us and other people around the country too. But is this their starting point? Be more materialistic. So it'll be things that they got in pockets that they don't believe, but they still got to act out like they do believe in order for the other area, like their pocketbook or something like that, to work. So we'll be in on something. The natives and the white boys will be seeing something, and then we'll be kind of refining them, how they listening to us, like me now and stuff, and other natives, such that how y'all see it, that AI shit I pulled up, how they do. And then for the most part, y'all won't be seeing how it's a whole little remix that they get ready to do. I had another point because somebody just clicked the link. That just threw me off. Hold on, I'm mad at you. Just let me finish this point. Right? They knew because they up on it. Yeah. So when I break down the shift, they was listening to me too, and they already got books to believe it and cartoons and shit. They make y'all not believe it, but still be interested in and think that you doing it. So you sound like homeboy Bliss Heaven is a riding a bike, right? And shit like that. And then for the most part, they get y'all all that's my point. So now they tried to psyop the shift. And then for the most part, it worked against their favor too. They wasn't built in their own layers. So it just played out in their way, like them not having good representation for the Democrat Party. Everybody who voted for the Republicans reneging now and looking at them like, should they did that? Even before Elon. That was just the tipping scale. It ain't even, shout out to Elon. It ain't even really his fault and stuff. But a lot of it was just a tipping point. So it made people focus on what Elon Musk is doing and question like, wait, I ain't vote for Trump. I ain't vote. I vote for Trump. I ain't thought I voted for Trump I ain't voted specifically. I'm just saying this was the word through the urban area, the hood and the suburbs and the restaurants and the dentists and all this stuff. Damn, I voted for Trump, but I ain't vote for Elon Musk. I didn't know it came with this package, but that's after it already reached like a tipping point where if the first initial seeds wasn't retarded, Elon Musk could have still been doing what he doing, and people focus wouldn't have been on, well, where this person from? Or, well, why are tax dollars going to this? Or why is this person able to make decisions? And it just so happens Elon Musk fell in one of those pockets. He fell in the pocket of the decision. Why is this person allowed to make decisions? And then Elon Musk was in that pocket. And then now it put it up to questionable to regular people who ain't even think. Now a large portion of people who voted Republican start thinking like, I shouldn't have did this. This is what I do this for. You know what I'm saying? And then everything he promised all the way to non-war, we still went through it. And even though you're listening to a native, a forefather here, I could genuinely tell y'all ain't no war. And they know that too. But I'm teaching them right now to let them know that this why it's backfiring on you because of your way of doing it. You see what I'm saying? Because of your way of doing the psyop. This why it's backfiring for all the children. Let me just put it in simple for lack of better terms. That's your way of doing it for all the children. You know what I'm saying? And it's not me either. You don't have to attack me when I break down shit like a shift, and then y'all still show me that you're doing the psyop on me when I'm trying to teach by you just bringing the old dude up there talking about I'm gonna ride a bike. Like I'm gonna get excited with it, where I'm trying to point to you in reality what I'm talking about is real. Not you still trying to do a psyop, and then you're adding more fuel to your own fire. That I'm still trying to help you there. You don't want it to be y'all not having no representation for Republicans next, and then y'all just gonna be in another coping mechanism. Oh, it ain't got nothing to do with this. It's because of this, and we in control. We just hearing what they're saying, and we make them think that is downsizing in popularity. No, we wanted to be like this because this is another way. That's them coping mechanisms. Y'all know what y'all dealt with when y'all first came over here, how we thought and we ran our government already. Y'all know we got those good qualities programming the motherboard. Y'all didn't quite discover yet. Y'all still be needing us to program y'all write down piece of paper, nothing oral tradition anymore. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking up the motherboard or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Already added you. What you got to say? You got something to say?
I'm saying everybody here is colonized.
By your people. We ain't gonna preach to your people and tell them to stop colonizing us.
Yeah,
You gonna do
I
that?
will.
So I'm waiting to subscribe. I want to hear it too. And I'm waiting on that first ad for the movie that you're gonna come out with. How to make it boat and go back to England. Like real shit. I'm waiting. Wait, I can't wait, man. I'm saving up right now. I want to take me and some soul group members or something. You know what I'm saying? We're going to watch that and stuff. That's going to be an event, a celebration. We're going to make that part of our ceremony. You know, because y'all know when y'all practice goddamn Columbus Day, we don't practice that. We practice Indigenous Day and stuff like that. And we're going to make sure we all go out and watch the movie too, man. We waiting. Y'all got some free money waiting. Y'all ain't got to do no psyop or nothing. Y'all ain't got to do no Medias and shit. How y'all doing on other people and shit? Y'all got to do no more Cowboy Indians movies. We right now. Y'all ain't got to do no psyop on us and then make us wake up from stars floating over our head and be like, oh, this book is really about us and all other ethnicities, and y'all just made money like that. We telling y'all right now, you ain't even got to rock us to sleep. You got free money right now. All you got to do is make up on how to go back to Australia. The Australia's trade slave. I can't wait. Real shit. What y'all building a boat? Where to go fund me? Where to go fund me right now? I'm funding. What's the Cashapp? I'm saying, shit. I'm telling you, I like being a good citizen too. I like being a citizen too. I like feeling communion too. I just got to look at it like this is something that makes sense. Because that's how everybody else sound. I support people. I shout people out and everything in real life and shit like that. This why y'all can't affect people in real life when y'all be trying to do psyops and narratives. Because we actually practice that in real life. How y'all think we on Wi-Fi right now on y'all phones? Man, we be happy to do these things. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Just stop being fucking haters. Get like us. Stop allowing us to be better people higher on a percentage scale. You know what I'm saying? And then therefore, we can claim y'all shit now because y'all don't practice what y'all preach. So we can tell Joe Osteen to get out the way. We more Christians. Every ethnicity could do stuff like that right now. With holidays ever. No, we want y'all to have something and go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. Now, like I said, y'all got some free, good way. Because what they call that, this ain't a good moral way of making money. That's calling this. Look, you got a free, good, moral way. I don't want to see nobody in Arkansas making no settlement that they get a free fundment. Then everybody got to go through them again. Why we all need Jesuit slave owners just to do anything? Bro, I'm tired of that, man. I got trauma. Damn, don't y'all see this? This is all we see in my family. Did y'all see my last post? Damn, aunties out there calling this goddamn slave owners and shit like, y'all better be teaching what I told y'all to have in this land and shit. We take this shit too. I say, god damn. Everybody need a damn overseer. The fuck? Y'all ain't shit. That's all it really boiled down to. It really boiled down to humans ain't shit. And when everybody understand that, we all start getting along. Humans just ain't shit. And when we all get to, that's when we all can come together, have a ceremony. It's just with one little pocket, this person, he, her, she, they start being like, no, I am the shit. No, everything in reverse in the spiritual world. You a piece of shit. You just want to be the biggest piece of shit down here, sugar and spice and everything nice. Then that caused everything. People getting hit upside the head with swords, gang members being created, Hebrew Israelism treating. I'm tired of all these people thinking they somebody. Soon's humanity realize they ain't shit. You might make a heaven where you ain't got to ride a bike either. And shit. Like, y'all say real shit. Real shit. That's it. Don't see a lot of y'all in person. I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. Let's get ready thunderstorm and shit. Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. I made it do that. So I stuck my feet. It was a big thunderstorm. Oh, shit. Y'all got pieces of it. See, dude should have never said nothing. Because I stuck my feet in joy and peace. So I started I'll be able to walk real lightly. Because first I brainstormed my spiritual feet. Said, and down here, once I start walking and then bring that there, do a stunt, that's it. We'll fuck about a Nas bar. Music industry, and I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. I love y'all. Flight boss, bitch. For sure. Listen to the monitor that Terry's Moon. I'm the Royal Arches Uriel. The Medicare God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Real shit.